Jalen Harris out of the University of Arizona was a sneaky good undrafted rookie free agent pickup that has the ability to have an impact on this roster if he makes the 53-man roster. The 6'5", 254-pound edge may not be well known by many, but if people saw his stats and his highlights, they'd think he's potentially a mid-round pick. He played a total of 6 college seasons due to redshirting his freshman year and COVID ball, but it helps him become a stronger player and stronger leader and more NFL ready. Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus definitely did their homework and were impressed by this guy as they had their eye on him, and considering he was picked up minutes after the undrafted rookie free agent deadline became available. A strong, fast pickup. I'm going to break everything down about Jalen Harris. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. Harris is a big edge that reminds me of Dominique Robinson due to his length and playing style. Before we get into more, please like this video, put your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you haven't already, if you please could, hit that subscribe button. Also, new segment, Sunday mailbox questions. Every Sunday, I'm going to be posting on Twitter in the community page where you can put your questions for me, and I will choose a few and answer them. And today, we're going to be doing our first one. So let's go into Harris's physical traits. The 6'5", 254-pound edge is a huge yet slim frame, kind of like Leonard Floyd and Dominique Robinson, that has potential to be built into an NFL monster. An arm length of 34 1/8 inches, a hand size of 10 inches in diameter, which is 1 inch bigger than Darnell Wright. He runs a 4.81 40 time according to NFL.com, which is not terrible off the edge. And he bench pressed 225 pounds 18 times at the combine. That's also harder to do when you have longer arms, so that's very impressive in my opinion. And this guy has brute strength and size, which makes him very athletic and somewhat exciting on the field. Let's go a little bit into his last year's stats. In 2022 for Arizona, he played in 12 games for 51 total tackles, 7 of those tackles being tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 3 pass deflections thanks to that big frame, and 1 forced fumble. Coaches really like him because of his great size and length. He's able to take anyone down even from afar. He is also a leader. Again, he played 6 seasons at Arizona where he gained the trust of his teammates and coaches and was a very big impact on the locker room. If he can make it, he can eventually be a huge part of this organization moving forward. He has great speed for a big man. Again, a 4.81 40 time is pretty quick, but he is very explosive off the snap according to scouts, making him a backfield wrecking machine. He is insanely strong for his size as well. He can throw off blockers at ease that are in front of him and is a beast when he wraps you up and brings you down with ease. He has big hands that cause blocks, blocked vision for running backs, quarterbacks, and even short route wide receivers, and he causes fumbles, which is great. So a turnover machine as well. Great footwork for his size that allows him to also trick offensive linemen, and I think he is very talented. Now let's go into Sunday mailbox. From Brian F., he asked, is there something we are not seeing at the edge rushers we have not seen now? Have the players we have now improved enough that Poles is not worried about adding another player? Great question, Brian. I think it goes very well into this segment. The Chicago front on the defensive side, I think, is going to shock a lot of people. You have savvy vets in Green, Walker, and Billings, and even Justin Jones, who all have a chip on their shoulder for not being, as looked at as they should, for having great impacts on all the teams they played for in the past. Justin Jones having a ton of tackles last year on a very, very weak defensive line for the Chicago Bears is a big part of that. Also, you have Trevis Gibson, who had 7 sacks 2 years ago at the edge position, thanks to all the help that he had from Robert Quinn, Khalil Mack, other different defenders. So the potential is there. He just needs help. And Dominique Robinson is the kind of guy who you really want to keep your eye on and could be special in this league because he puts more of his size in the way of defenders and keeps fighting the front offensive line. I think that the Bears defensive line is going to do good things this year. I think they have a ton of talent there. It's clearly improved. And if Ryan Poles really is using his chess move type mentality, I think that he's going to use the remaining cap to extend other players that are on this roster currently. And he has 2 first-round picks next year. Remember, we did get one from Carolina. Carolina, I don't think is going to be that good next year. Could be a top 10 pick. Could get an edge guy there or take both first-round picks, which I highly doubt he'll do, but get the #1 edge rusher in next year's draft. Put your thoughts in the comment section below what you think about this episode. But with that, thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde, and as always, have a great day.